Hi everyone, this is Teacher Jen from Cambridge.com and welcome to another fun and exciting lesson from Exploring English Book 6. This is by Tim Harris and Alan Rowe. We will start our lesson on this conversation. We have to read the following. I want you to listen carefully. Let's start now. How old is that typewriter? 60 years old, but it's in excellent condition. How much do you want for it? $50. That's too much. I'll give you 25. Are you serious? It's worth at least 40. Tell you what, I'll give you $30 for it. Can't you make it 35? Nope. 30 is my best offer. Take it or leave it. Well, okay, it's a deal. Now, students, I want you to read this conversation again between these two people. Read carefully and understand what's happening. When you're done, please press play so that we can continue in our lesson. Now let's go on. We have some activities here. Let's answer. Change the sentences using the passive form. For example, they sold the house last week. The house was sold last week. I'm glad someone repaired the gate. I'm glad the gate was repaired. Now let's answer the following. I'm surprised they offered my sister a job at the hotel. A job was offered to my sister at the hotel. She didn't know that the management expected her to work overtime. She didn't know that the management expected her to work overtime. My sister was expected to work overtime by the management. She complained and the management accused her of being lazy. She complained and the management accused her of being lazy. My sister, or she, was accused of being lazy by the management. When she did some extra work, no one paid her for it. When she did some extra work, no one paid for it. She was not paid for the extra work that she did. She was not paid when she did some extra work. They treated her terribly. She was treated terribly. Someone called her a troublemaker. She was called a troublemaker. They warned her not to say anything. She was warned not to say anything. Yesterday, the management told her to look for another job. Yesterday, the management told her to look for another job. She was told to look for another job by the management. Number 1, I'm going to say it again. I'm surprised they offered my sister a job at the hotel. My sister was offered a job at the hotel. Now, I want you to answer this activity again. You can get a piece of paper and write all these sentences. After that, change them using the passive form. Now let's go on here. Student A reads the sentences, which are about various characters in this book, and asks the question, what does he or she wish? Student B makes a logical conclusion about each character. Mr. Poole went to the Magnolia restaurant last night. He didn't enjoy it because the food and service were terrible. What does he wish? He wishes he hadn't gone to the Magnolia restaurant last night, or he wishes he had gone somewhere else for dinner. Now I want you to make this activity. You can just copy or make this example a model of your answers. Now let's go on to this next activity. In this exercise, your partner says something to you. You believe it is the opposite of what he or she said before. You have to answer, I thought you said, Mom's cafe is expensive. I thought you said it wasn't expensive. The boys went to the park. I thought you said they didn't go to the park. I'll be home tomorrow. I thought you said you wouldn't be home tomorrow. So, just like the previous activity, I want you to Copy all these sentences in a separate sheet of paper and then make the second sentences for each one of them. Remember, you have to answer with these. I thought you said. Okay? So you have to make 18 more sentences. Now let's go on, and this is free response. This time, these are all questions, and of course, there are no right or wrong answers here. These are all based on your opinion. You can answer this on a separate sheet of paper. What would you do if you were sitting in a movie theater and the people in front of you were talking? What kinds of things irritate you? Do you remember the last time you lost your temper? Do you spend much time alone? What do you think about when you're alone? How often do you see your friends? Where do you go? What do you do? Have you made any important decisions lately? What is the smartest thing you've ever done? Or the dumbest thing? How do you feel about the future? Optimistic or pessimistic? Why? Do you have any predictions for next year? What would you like to see happen in the future? Now, these questions are really fantastic, and you can answer all of this, of course. I want you to pause this video for a while so that you can copy all of these questions and then think about your answers. Now let's have a review. Vocabulary. Read the following. Follow me. Alarm clock, angel, assist, bouquet, fraud, castle, charity, companion, competition, complete, compliment, cuff, dead, decent, declare, desirable, desire, district, enrage, equal, existence, fancy, fashionable, gorgeous, greeting, guy, hairdo, honesty, hope, hostess, influence, journey, merchant, motion, northern, preparation, pretend, princess, regard, review, rudely, semester, shameful, shelter, so, southern, stroll, title, total, tough, unfriendly, vehicle, warning, wasted, weird. Expressions. He left in haste. He felt an urge to change his ways. Some guys will stop at nothing. How much do you want for it? It's very becoming. You have good taste. You're so sweet. What a beautiful house. Nope. Take it or leave it. It's a deal. It's nothing, really. Who cares? Who asked you? Don't give me that. Look who's talking. Oh, come on. Go for it. Are you serious? Tell you what. To pick up. Now, students, this is the end of our lesson. I hope you learned something. This is Teacher Jen from camgush.com saying goodbye and see you on your next video. Goodbye!